you want to see what a true love story or a fairy tale looks like, just look at Shane and Lea. During this relationship, I was not only lucky enough to have a brother who found his soulmate, but I also found a lifelong best friend who I can finally call my sister, officially.
From softball to cheerleading to highlights in our hair, everything I did had to be just like her. I know when we were young, everyone would tell us that we would get along one day, and of course we would never believe them. I am so happy that that time has finally come, and we have become so much closer over the years. I still look up to you in every way and hope to keep following in your footsteps. With all of that being said, I would like to thank you, Mom, and you, Dad, for blessing me with the best sister that I could ever ask for. I love you, Yaya.
You keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more of what you're doing. You get me going.
When it comes to Lea, she has pretty much been around my whole life. Lea, I'll never forget the first time we shared a bed together at States. I was about 12 years old, and it felt so weird sharing a bed with my brother's girlfriend. But now, it's kind of funny because I slept with Lea before Shane did.
Now, I'm about to compliment Shane, and that's not something I like to do frequently, because look at that big head. No one needs to make it any bigger. But I must admit, there's no one in this world that I could imagine to look so perfect sitting next to Lea today.
You keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more of what you're doing. You get me going. You keep me moving. You got me on my way with what you're doing. You get me going, a superhuman. And I want more of what you're doing. You get me going.
Shane, I never grew up planning the perfect wedding or dreaming of the perfect husband, but after today, I think I'll have both. Being able to basically grow up beside you has been one of the greatest gifts. I can't say our paths would not have crossed if it weren't for that day at the park, because I think our meeting was inevitable. However, I didn't know in that moment that my whole life was going to change. I barely remember a time when you weren't a part of my life, and for that I am extremely thankful. I promise to work on our relationship and communication every day. I promise to take care of you and our family. I promise to support your dreams and respect our differences. I promise to laugh with you, cry with you, and most importantly, always watch Harry Potter marathons with you. I promise to always be your best friend first, and I promise to love you forever from this moment on.
To my beautiful bride, I want to start by thanking you. Thanking you for the patience you have had to finally get to this day. It is no secret that I am not one to just jump into something without being sure of it, and I would be lying if I said I knew all those years ago when we were just kids that we would be standing here today. But as I write this and think about you walking down the aisle to me, there is no question that I made the right decision 3,865 days ago as a 16-year-old kid. There are so many things I love about you. I love the obsession we share for Harry Potter, and that you never eat all of your food when we go to dinner. I love that you agree to watch chick flicks rather than action movies, and that you pretend to listen when I ramble on about deer. You are so naturally beautiful without even trying. Your strong mind and firm attitude are a few qualities you possess that make me so sure that you are the one I need. I promise to always make you feel my appreciation. I promise to love you unconditionally in the good times and in the bad, and I promise to always be your buddy. I will leave you with this. I'm confident in the decisions that I make, and I will stand in front of you today with no apprehension that we will spend the rest of our lives together. I love you forever, Shane.
The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful, you can't imagine spending another day of your life without it.
This love is like a mystery that's folding out in front of me. Yeah, this love is like no other.
By the power vested in me on this day, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Shane, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with my great pleasure that I present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Shane Coon.
I don't ever want to.
All jokes aside, I cannot be happier for the two of you to start loving each other at such a young age and end up where we are today. I love you guys and can't wait to see the life you build together. Can I ask everyone to raise a glass to Shane and Lea and a long, happy life together? Let's have a night.
I just feel so good, good, good. Oh, 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 I just feel so good. I see the world through my thrift store shades, rose-colored lenses and a fake gold frame. Come on. Playing old rock songs on an air guitar, posing for your picture like a superstar. Yeah, come on. And if you're wondering why I move the way I do, I just feel so good, good.